it's Melanie. Welcome to my channel. Today starts my Contemporary-A-Thon vlog, so stay tuned. So it is day one of Contemporary-A-Thon and I'm so excited. I have been reading like crazy all day today to get a good head start on this readathon. And I started with This Darkness Mine by Mindy McGinnis and I finished it today. Oh my gosh, this book is so twisted. When I finished it, I was like, what did I just read? Oh my gosh. It was so messed up and so disturbing, and honestly, when I put it down, I was like, I don't know if I love it or if I hate it. And the more I thought about it, I think I'd give it a 4. Because at first I was like, well, I must give it a 3 because I can't pick one extreme or the other. But I think I actually would pick a 4 because it was interesting and it was entertaining and so incredibly disturbing. And okay, so it's about this girl named Sasha Stone who's like the perfect student on her way to becoming valedictorian, first year clarinet, has had the same boyfriend since like 6th grade or something like that, or 8th grade, and just this perfect goody two-shoes girl. Doesn't cuss, doesn't do anything bad, is just good all the time. But then she starts missing time and discovers that she was one of a pair of twins, and her twin didn't make it. Her twin died before birth and Sasha absorbed the other twin. I don't want to say really anything more than that because spoilers, but holy cow. So one book down, that was my dark contemporary. Also, if I need it to, it can count as a picture on the spine. So this has 2 of the challenges completed. Next, I started reading Always and Forever Laura Jean by Jenny Han, and this actually completes 3 challenges if I want to count it as that. So first, it is a diverse contemporary because it's a Asian American family. Second, it is my book that I wanted to read in 2018 but never got around to. And third, it can also count as the picture on the spine because this picture wraps around. So that can complete 3 of them. And right now I'm on page 93 of this, so not shabby for day one. And I just had a nice long bath while I was actually listening to the audiobook of this. Oh, so that could actually complete a 4th challenge by reading a non-traditional format. So yeah, I could complete 4 challenges with this one, so I'm okay with that. But I'm still going to try to read all 7 of my books. We'll see how that goes. But while I was in the bath and I was listening to Always and Forever Laura Jean, she keeps talking about chocolate chip cookies and making the perfect chocolate chip cookies. And now I really want some fresh baked chocolate chip cookies. So after I got out of the bath, I put on a hoodie and some jeans, and I think I'm going to go to Walmart because it's like the only thing open, and either buy me some cookie dough or something because I need some chocolate chip cookies now. All right, well, I will check in with you tomorrow. So it is about 2 o'clock on Tuesday, February 12th, and I started reading The Accidental Beauty Queen by Terry Wilson. And this is my Once Upon a Book Club, like special Valentine's rom-com box. And currently I'm on page 59 of this. And I got to where it says open your gift. But I just wanted to say, this book is so cute so far. There's such a great little bookish meet cute in chapter 2, and I am all for it. I love it so much. Okay, so the cute little couple that are meeting in chapter 2, they have another run-in that's also equally as bookish and cute, and that's where we are in the story. So it says, he gestures toward my shirt. I look down as if I've never seen it before. Even though it's one of my favorites, the words emblazoned across my chest come into focus. Talk Darcy to me. So let's open our gift. I think I have an idea of what it is. Yes! It's a t-shirt that says Talk Darcy to me. How stinking cute is that? Oh, I love it. It's a very thin shirt, so I might have to wear something under it, but that is really, 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 really cute. Awesome first gift. Okay, so I'm going to go back to reading, and actually, yeah, I think I'm going to go back to reading for a while, and I'll check in with you later. So it's like 1:30 in the morning on Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday, February 13th. I stayed up really late because I wanted to finish, but I finished listening to Always and Forever Laura Jean by Jenny Han, and this book was so good, and I loved it, and I gave it 5 stars. It was such a sweet book. There were parts that made me all happy and smiley, and then there were parts that made me want to cry because it was sad, and I love it. So yes, 5 stars for this, and this is the last book in the To All the Boys I've Loved Before trilogy by Jenny Han, and the whole trilogy is fabulous, and I highly recommend it. Super sweet, good, wholesome, innocent kind of YA contemporary romance. It's super sweet. Also today I started reading The Accidental Beauty Queen by Terry Wilson, and as you saw me open my Talk Darcy to Me t-shirt earlier, I've only gotten to 1 gift so far. I'm on page 114, so not quite halfway. And I don't think the next gift comes until like the 200s. So I'm looking forward to opening more of those gifts. I love that shirt so much. I might wear it tomorrow even. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, well, it is ridiculously late and I must go to bed. So I will talk to you, well, technically later today, but I'm going to sleep first. Good night. Holy cow, this book. Whew. I love this book. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm on page 173. I'm over halfway, and I'm now at the open your gift. Oh Lord. So it says, but as it turns out, he's just buying time. He grabs his full ice bucket from the ledge of the ice maker, tucks it under his arm, and winks at me. I'm anxious to get back to the story, but I'm going to go ahead and open up my gift. Okay, let's open up the gift for page 173. That's this big one here. It's an ice bucket. That's pretty cool though. It's a collapsible ice bucket. Ta-da! Cool. Oh my goodness, this story. Real quick as well, I've also been editing and schooling with Xander, and occasionally I've listened to just a tiny bit of A List of Cages by Robin Rowe. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm only on page 26 of this, so I haven't gotten very far at all. I just listened to it a little bit while I was eating my lunch. But now I want to get back to this. Oh, and it's currently like 3 o'clock on Wednesday the 13th. But yeah, back to this now. Okay, so I just got to the next gift in this book, and I have to tell you, this is becoming quickly one of my favorite books. I love it so much. It's so freaking cute. It's so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm on page 201 right now, and our elementary school librarian, she just competed in one of the preliminary competitions, and there's multiple different preliminaries, and I don't want to spoil anything and tell you, I guess, which one, but I do have to tell you that she won one of them because of what I'm about to read and the gift that I'm sure I'm about to open. So it says, when I open them, I see the current Miss American Treasure coming toward me carrying something sparkly. It's a tiara. And so I'm guessing there's a little tiara in our gift or something like that. This is not the end of the pageant, just so you know. But let's open our gift. This is the one for page 201. Small for a tiara. Oh. It's like a headband tiara. And there's a little card here. Ooh. It says, Charlotte's Tiara Headpiece. How pretty. Let's show it against my black shirt here. Isn't that pretty? It's like a rubber band kind of thing on the back. Yes, queen. Well, that's really pretty. Bopped myself on the nose trying to take it off. So I can say at this point, if this book continues like it has so far, this is definitely going to be a 5-star read. And probably one of my favorites of 2019. Because it is just that good. Yeah. Alright, I'll check in with you later. So, I was listening to A List of Cages. I'm only on page 59 now, but it's got me crying already. Oh my gosh. This is just the beginning of the book. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so after A List of Cages had me crying earlier, I stopped reading that for a little while. And I went back to editing and doing some other stuff, and I picked back up with The Accidental Beauty Queen, and I'm currently on page 215 of this, and it's time for the next gift. It says, I slide the card from the envelope and my heart swells. It's definitely readable, and I love what it says. So now we get to open our gift. I think this is the last gift. And so this is our last gift, and it has this little envelope on it, and it says, psst, open this envelope first. So let's open this. It says Huntington Spa Resort Orlando, which is where they're all staying for the competition. And it says, well done, Hermione. Congratulations. Okay, now to open the gift. Woo! It's a champagne glass because it came with champagne, the card did. And the glass says, sip, sip, hooray. How cute. What a fun box. What an amazing book. I'm so close to the end too. I think there's only 291 pages, so I have like 76 more pages left. So not much. I'll probably finish that tonight. I'm hoping to also finish a list of cages tonight, but I'm not entirely sure about that because I'm only on page 59 and there's over 300 pages. But I am listening to the audiobook of that, and I think I'm listening to it at like 2 times speed. So according to that, it has 3 hours and 15 minutes left. So I might be able to do that. Maybe. I may not be able to get both of them done tonight. I'm going to try to finish the list of cages though. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the living room now, listen to the audiobook, do some more coloring, and I'll have to stop in about 50 minutes to do reading with Xander because we're reading Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. So we need to do our reading of that tonight. So yeah, I can get about an hour of the audiobook and then I'll switch to Harry Potter for about an hour until Xander goes to bed, and then I'll go back to a list of cages and hopefully I can finish it tonight before I have to go to bed. Yeah. Alright. I will check in with you later. I just finished a list of cages and I couldn't tell you how many times I cried reading this book. It ripped my heart out again and again and again. And I'm really glad that I have some of this book left because I need to cheer myself up a little before I go to bed. It's a little after midnight right now, so technically it's Valentine's Day, and I can't go to sleep with this on my brain. Hey, church. So I think I might read this for a few minutes and then I'm gonna go to sleep. And I will talk to you about a list of cages a little more tomorrow. Alright, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, so it's Thursday the 14th, Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. It's also Marty and I's 21st anniversary, which is just crazy. So because it's Thursday, it's a YMCA day for Xander, so I just dropped him off and I'm currently in line at Starbucks. I've pre-ordered, I'm just waiting to pick up my order. And I have a few different things I want to do today while he's in there. Hopefully I can get everything done. Marty has to work today, so we're not going to be going out today, but we have date plans for tomorrow. We're going to go to a comedy show. So again, unfortunately, I can't really film a whole lot of it because you can't really, you know, bring your camera into the comedy show. But I don't know. I'll film some stuff if I can. Anyway, okay. So, a list of cages. Oh my gosh. That book broke me. I swear, I was like crying every few minutes while listening to that. Oh my gosh. It was just, oh, it was hard. So, okay. It goes back and forth between two perspectives. We have Adam's perspective, and Adam is a high school senior with ADHD. And the other perspective is Julian. Julian is, I believe, a freshman, and he's dyslexic. He's 14 years old. 4 years ago, he was living with Adam and his family as a foster kid until his uncle took him. And one day, this school psychiatrist or psychologist or whichever one it is asked Adam to go and get Julian, and because he's now, you know, in that school. And Adam's just so excited to finally get to see Julian again because they haven't seen each other in years. And Julian is no longer the same kid that Adam remembered. Adam has known Julian since Julian was in 2nd grade, and they were paired as like reading buddies. And Julian was this bright, bubbly, happy kid, and then one day the light went out on Julian, and it was because his parents had been in an accident and both of his parents died. And Julian ended up in the foster system. Well, Adam's mother is a social worker, and she ends up fostering Julian. And in the time that Julian's there with them, you know, he starts becoming a little bit more like the Julian that Adam knew. And then all of a sudden they find that there is a family member. It's this uncle by marriage or something, and Julian is sent to this uncle, and the uncle makes them cut all ties and won't let them communicate at all. And the next time Adam sees Julian in high school, Julian is this tiny, meek, scared, quiet little boy. And oh my gosh, oh, I don't want to cry again. But yeah, Julian has some things to work through. Adam has some things to work through, and they have things that they need to work through together. And oh my gosh, it is just such an emotional story and heartbreaking. Oh my gosh, it's so heartbreaking, but it's so good, and I highly recommend it. Okay, so after I finished that last night, I ended up playing on my phone for a little while, and I did read like 2 more pages of The Accidental Beauty Queen. I just finished up the chapter that I was in already, and then I was tired because it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, so I went to bed. Today I have that with me, and I also have the audiobook for Geekerella. I don't know if you can see that, Geekerella, with me, because I definitely need like happy, uplifting rom-coms and fairy tale retellings and all of that stuff. I need happy today because yesterday I was destroyed. So that's what I've got today. So I'm going to get my Starbucks, and I'm going to sit in the car for a little while listening to Geekerella while I put on the rest of my makeup, because I didn't put on very much. I think I just put on my foundation, and I have everything else still to do, but I wanted to kind of catch you up on everything. Also, I'm trying this new Starbucks drink, and I'm excited because I was like looking on the app, and there's a mango dragon fruit refresher, and it sounds so good. So I'm gonna try that, and it's very Valentine's color. It's like pinkish reddish color. Then I think we shall go to the mall because I have some shopping I want to do. Becca informed me like day before yesterday or something that the Charlotte Russe that's here in our mall is closing, so they've got everything like marked way down. So I'm gonna go and see if there's anything there that I might want to get, and maybe do a little bit more shopping. And then I have to go to Walmart because there's some things I need to get from there, and by then it'll be time to go pick up Xander. So I guess I will just check in with you later and fill you in on what I've done, or maybe I'll take you along and show you some of what I do. Alright, talk to you later. Oh, I just thought I'd show you this pretty drink. Oh, look how pink and pretty. See, I don't know if you can see how, there you go. See it with the light behind it. And it's got like all the little dragon fruit seeds. I don't know if you can see it. Ooh, that's good. I like that a lot. Alright, talk to you later. So I love this shirt. And then I also like these. They're like high-waisted pants. I'm not entirely sure about the shoes. I have another pair of pants I'm going to try on with this shirt to see what I like the best. But what do you think? Alright, I'm gonna go change. So I think I like these pants better with it. They're also high-waisted, but they're just dark and they don't have the distress on them. And I don't think I'm gonna go with those shoes because just in that little bit of time my feet were already hurting, so yeah. I just finished The Accidental Beauty Queen. 5 stars. I love this story so much. It was so cute and so sweet and bookish, and I loved it. So, okay. You have two I think I already kind of described this earlier in the vlog, but you have 2 twins. One's an elementary school librarian, the other's a beauty queen. The beauty queen sister has an allergic reaction to something. Her face blows up, and she has her librarian twin sister pretend to be her. So she puts the hair extensions in, does the spray tan, does the makeup and the clothes, and teaches her how to walk and talk and all of that stuff. But in the process of trying to pull off this switcheroo, Charlotte, the elementary school librarian, posing as a beauty queen, meets a cute guy, and things start up with cute guy, but turns out cute guy is one of the judges. So things get even more complicated. And then their parents arrive, and things continue to get complicated. And oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. 5 stars. Okay, I also finished Geekerella today, and this is really cute. I think I would give this 4 stars. And this really should be like a Disney Channel movie. It's super cute. I know there have been a whole lot of Cinderella retellings, especially on like Disney Channel. But this one hasn't been done, and I think it so should. It's super, super, super cute. So our main character, Elle, she is a super fan of this show called Starfield. Her and her father were big fans of this show, and now Hollywood is producing like a reboot movie franchise, and the main lead character they cast as somebody who pretty much does like a soap opera type show. And Elle is not okay with this. She's like, he's a terrible actor. He's not the person that should play this lead. And she has her little blog where she writes all of this stuff down, and her blog blows up, and she decides she's going to go to this convention and compete in this cosplay competition, and also have the opportunity to meet this actor and, you know, probably tell him what she thinks of him. And well, of course, nothing ever goes quite as expected. And because this is a Cinderella retelling, there is a wicked stepmother. There is the evil stepsisters. The one not quite as evil as the other. And there's not really a fairy godmother in this so much as you have Sage, who is the daughter of the owner of the Magic Pumpkin food truck, who helps her with her costume. and becomes her first real friend. So I guess that's her fairy godmother. But all in all, it's a super cute story. I definitely think it should be like a Disney Channel movie. Also today I finished another of my colorings, and now I'm getting ready to start Everything by Nicola Yoon. I was just kind of flipping through here, and there's a lot of things like notebook pages, text conversations, maps, letters. There's like doodles and things looked up on like WebMD and just all kinds of stuff in here. So I'm curious to see how this goes. I think maybe it'll go quicker than it looks because it is 310 pages, but I think because of all this other stuff that it'll probably go pretty quick. So I'm looking forward to getting into this. It is currently 11:30 on Thursday the 14th. So I probably won't stay up very long at all because we have school tomorrow. Oh, and I can show you my Valentine's / anniversary gifts. So I have this pretty little necklace, which is like the Queen of Hearts kind of thing. And then I have this little Pandora bracelet. See if I can get it to focus. So it's got like the little infinity with a heart. And this little bead here says love, L-O, and that's a pretty red stone, V-E. And then a cute little fairy tale book. It's Snow White, and there's like little apples around here. And it opens up, and inside it says once upon a time. I thought that was super cute. So that is my Valentine / anniversary gift. And Marty and I will have our date tomorrow because he's at work tonight. And we're gonna go to a comedy show. I think I already said that before though. And I have some book mail and some lifestyle mail to show you, but that's back in my office. So I'll just show you tomorrow. So I'm gonna go and clean my face off and maybe read a little bit and go to bed. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, so it is Friday, February 15th, and I finished everything. Things happened that I was not expecting to happen. I still really liked it, but I give this a 4. It's about a girl who pretty much spends her life locked away in her house where everything's disinfected and people have to go through like decontamination and all of that stuff so that they can enter, and just everything has to be sterile and pristine because she's allergic to the world. And then a new family moves across the street, and there's a boy about her age, and they start communicating via backward words written on windows and then emails and IMs and all of that. And it's a really cute story, but yeah, there were things that I was not expecting. Anyway, I give this a 4. And then I read Giant Days Volume 5, which this is their end of the first year of college and part of their summer where they're going to a music festival and all of that. And then come the beginning of the year, like right before school starts, moving into their new place. And there even includes a trip to IKEA. And Esther, one of our characters, has never been in an IKEA before, so it's quite the experience. And I just love these. They're super cute. So I'll give this a 4-star as well. And that actually finishes all of my books that I had to read for Contemporary-A-Thon. I actually read all 7 books, and it's only Friday. So because I've completed a book for each of the challenges, I decided to just continue reading more contemporary. So I picked up The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. And I'm currently on page 63 of this, so just getting started. So maybe I can finish this before the end of Contemporary-A-Thon as well. And, well, I may not read anymore tonight just because we're fixing to leave to go on our date night here in a little while. Go to the comedy show, have fun, and I'll bring you along as much as I can, if I can at all. Alright, I'll talk to you later. So we got to watch some great comedians tonight. It was a very good show. They were hilarious, oh my gosh. Did you enjoy it, Marty?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a rainy, yucky day. I'm having to hold an umbrella. But we are headed back to the car now. And when we get home, I'll do some more reading. Oh, my umbrella just broke. Alright, I'll talk to you later. So, we got home about midnight, and Xander, of course, was still up. Becca was here with him, but he was supposed to, like, be in bed at that point. So, I had to get him off to bed, and I wasn't tired, so I stayed up, and I've been on my computer. I read a little bit more. I'm currently on page 125 of this, so still got a good chunk, but I still have the whole weekend that I can read, so that's pretty cool. And on the way to the comedy show and on the way back from the comedy show, Marty and I continued listening to Unholy by Neil Shusterman, and we're pretty close to the end on that, so I might actually finish, let's see. I've already finished my 7 for Contemporary-A-Thon. Xander and I are probably going to finish Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Marty and I are probably going to finish Unholy. And I'm going to try to finish The Unexpected Everything. So I might actually get 10 books read this week. That would be insane. But I'm totally going for it. Because I have a lot of books that I need to read. A lot. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go because it's now like 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm tired. So I will talk to you sometime after I get up. So it is Saturday. Well, technically now it's Sunday, February 17th, but it's like 2:30 in the morning. So I had a busy day of reading, and me and Marty and Xander, we went to the Cheesecake Factory for dinner, or got dinner from the Cheesecake Factory and brought it home and ate it. And then we watched some movie on Netflix. I think it's called Before You Wake or something like that, and it's like a scary movie. But we had fun. So, as I said earlier, I completed all of my Contemporary-A-Thon books, and I was gonna just continue trying to read more. And I started reading The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson, and today I got to page 401, so I still have like a good chunk left. There's like well over 500 pages in this book, so still got over 100 pages left. Now, as far as non-contemporary books, Xander and I finished Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and oh my goodness, I have to save my thoughts for the live show on Zoe's channel, but oh my gosh. Okay, 5 stars. Xander and I and Marty will be watching the movie sometime tomorrow. We're going to have our family fun day, which is going to be an indoor stay home day, but we're going to watch this and we're going to play board games and eat junk food and order pizza and have a good just family day staying in. Also, Marty and I finished Unholy by Neil Shusterman, which is book 2 in the Unwind series, and each one of these books, okay, so the first book I think I gave like a 3.5, and then the novella that came between 1 and 2 I gave like a 3.75, and this one we give a 4. Very much like enjoying the series more and more the further we get into it. This one was about, well, it's about all of the characters that we've already learned about, but also we're introduced to Cam, and Cam is, I don't know if you'd call him a person or a creature. Essentially, he's like Frankenstein's monster, but he's not really a monster. He's made from the best parts of 99 different rewound teenagers. So he's got the strongest arms, the best eyesight, the best this, all these different skills. He can play the guitar and he can do this and this and this. And he has like all these different speech patterns and skin tones and hair colors, and he is supposed to be this great creation, but a lot of people I think see him more as a monster, like Frankenstein's monster, because, well, he wasn't born, he wasn't, I don't know, he's a puzzle that's been put together, really. But yes, very much enjoying that, and that's really it as far as reading goes for now. I'm actually going to try to finish reading The Unexpected Everything tomorrow. But I told y'all before that I had some bookish mail and some not bookish mail to show you, so here's that. So my non-bookish mail is actually this like waist cincher, waist trainer, something like that. It's by Lady Slim, and I got one in beige and one in black, and I've tried on the black one and it's really, really nice. These are meant to be like train your waist into that hourglass figure, but also like help you with posture and with heating your midsection while working out. And I mean, essentially it's a corset. So it's like fabric on the inside, on the outside is latex. I mean, it's really thick, it's really sturdy. The boning in it is quite nice. It's really, really good quality. I think it's like $20 something, I think, each. Something like that. And then my bookish mail. I got 3 new graphic novels. So I got volume 6 and volume 7 of Giant Days because I only had up through 5. So I wanted to get these since I knew I was going to be reading 5 during Contemporary-A-Thon. So now I'm not out and I have the next 2. Also, I ordered the Mortal Instruments Part 2 graphic novel. So I'm just so excited to have these because, well, I love Cassandra Clare and I love the Mortal Instruments and the Infernal Devices and the Dark Artifices, and I have to have everything that Cassandra Clare has written ever, I think. So that's my little mini book haul there. And yes, as I said, it's really late, so I'm going to go change and go to bed. And I will talk to you, well, I can't say tomorrow because it'll be today, but I'll talk to you sometime after I've slept. So it's just a little before midnight on Sunday, February 17th. So Contemporary-A-Thon is officially over. I blew Contemporary-A-Thon out of the water. I am so proud of myself. Pat on the back, me. But it is late and Sandra and I have school in the morning, so this is going to be short. Plus I know the vlog altogether is going to be ridiculously long. But I just wanted to go over real quickly what all I read and my ratings for each. So I completed 10 books this week. Oh my gosh. Can you believe that? I can't. So today I finished The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. I gave this 4 stars. It's about a girl who plans on going to this medical school internship kind of thing for the summer. And her dad is a congressman and ends up involved in some kind of scandal. And because of his scandal, she doesn't get to go to her internship. So last minute, she's trying to find something to do with her summer. Hopefully something that can look good to colleges in the future. And though it may not have looked the best on a college application, she ends up as a dog walker and has a summer that she will never forget. And this is like not a thin book by any means, but I really enjoyed it. It's like over 500 pages, like well over 500 pages. Yeah, it looks like the actual story is 519 pages, but then they have the scavenger hunt thing in the back and deleted scene and an excerpt from a book mentioned, and well, two different excerpts from 2 different books mentioned in this book. Our main love interest in here is a boy that's 19 years old, and well, he's a published author of fantasy novels. So I think that was a big part that played into it getting a 4, just because I love a bookish book, and this was a bookish book. So it was fun. I enjoyed reading it. I gave it 4 stars. Now these next 2 books were not part of Contemporary-A-Thon, and really that one wasn't either. It was just an extra contemporary I added on. But Xander and I finished Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and I gave this 5 stars. It was really good, and as you saw earlier, we watched the movie tonight, and Zoe was not kidding. These movies get farther and farther away from the book the further you go. And even reading the book and knowing what's coming, the movie still made me tear up. Also, not Contemporary-A-Thon related, Marty and I finished Unholy by Neil Shusterman, and we gave this a 4. And then I completed all 7 of my Contemporary-A-Thon challenges with 7 books. So these are not necessarily in the order that I read them. They're just in the order that they're piled up here. So I read Geekerella by Ashley Poston, and I gave this 4 stars. I listened to the audiobook of it and very much enjoyed it. I physically read Everything by Nicola Yoon and gave this 4 stars as well. I read Giant Days Volume 5 and gave this 4 stars. And this is a graphic novel, so it went rather quickly. I read The Accidental Beauty Queen by Terry Wilson, and I gave this 5 stars. Love this book so much. I think this was my favorite book of Contemporary-A-Thon. Oh my gosh. This is definitely a bookish book. And oh, I love this book so much. I highly recommend this book to anybody now. Love it. And if I didn't say, I give it 5 stars. Though I think I probably said that like 15 times throughout this whole vlog. The book that had me bawling my eyes out like the entire time was A List of Cages by Robin Rowe. I also gave this 5 stars. It was really good and really heartbreaking, and I can't really think about it too much or it will make me cry. But I listened to the audiobook of this one as well, and whew, Lord. Yes, 5 stars. I also listened to the audiobook of Always and Forever Laura Jean by Jenny Han and gave this 5 stars as well. And I physically read This Darkness Mine by Mindy McGinnis, and I gave this 4 stars. So this was definitely my strangest book that I read overall. But I did enjoy it. And I am so happy to say there was not a single book that I didn't end up liking. Every single one of these 10 books were either 4 stars or 5 stars, which is amazing. Like, I don't remember the last time I had so many high-rated books. Like, I'm very happy with this week. I just need to read like this every week, and then maybe I'll get through my TBR. So how did you do with Contemporary-A-thon? How many books did you manage to read? Comment down below and let me know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you.